Alright, let's go ahead and get started, folks. I'm Bill, N5NUK. I'm the secretary, sort of the interim president, because our two leaders are, having fun, spending some money. And at this point in time, I'm just going to let Dwayne, AA5KD, turn over. Let's run around the room and do some introductions. Also, there is a sign-up sheet, so anyone not signing the sign-in sheet? Okay. Dwayne, it's all yours, bud.
Let's start out with introductions. I guess we can start with Bill.
Bill, AD5BU.
Darren Ford, K2ELF.
Christopher Jenkins, W5CBJ.
Mike, AD5XP.
Dave, WD5G.
Sandy, KI5CHP.
My name's
Arnie,
Austin.
Arnie, W5 SRO.
My name's Austin.
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
have a call sign yet, but
He's one of our new techs.
Go ahead, Rich.
thank you.
All right, I'm Jim, N5OHM.
Sam, KI5SAM.
Bill, K5QXB, with my wife, Kay.
Jason, KI5UYM.
Royden, W5EMH.
Dwayne, AA5KD.
Hal, KB1ZQ.
I forgot you.
You're fine.
Welcome. Minutes of the meeting were sent out. All in favor of approving the minutes, raise your hand. All opposed? Okay. Treasurer's report.
Treasurer's report, yes. I should never begin with an apology. You all were sent, the members were sent the treasurer's report from last month. And everything's okay, we're honest. We had $120 worth of renewals. Indeed, remember we were going to sell an old repeater, and that was done. Equipment committee got the money for that, and the new repeater was bought. There was no shipping charges. There's a net $400 of club money, and I think that's pretty obvious from that. Where I didn't communicate to folks well enough, and I changed what I was doing. When you looked at it, you saw a little block at the bottom here where I've been tallying the repeater fund money. Well, specifically, there's repeaters, and there's the 0.21 project going on in Blanchard. Put that one back on the air. And we had $1,200 in donations for the 0.221, and $27 remains of that. And the rest of it, of course, will be paid from, there's no problem, from the regular budget if there are no more donations for that. And plus other expenses for two other repeaters we're involved with are separate from that money. Thank you.
All in favor of accepting the treasurer's report? Aye. Aye. So moved. Let's do the VE report.
VE, we had 3 applicants test. Austin was one, Mr. Freeland was another, and another gentleman who was TDY to Altus that came up from Altus to take a test. All 3 passed the elements they were taking for. 2 technicians, Mr. Austin and the other gentleman were both techs, and Mr. Freeland took the general and upgraded to general. And Dad Freeland, he has been told he is to take extra or you to kick his butt.
Who, me?
Yes. Well, we told him he had to at least meet up to Dad's expectations.
I'm just proud he's here.
Tech report.
8.2 repeaters on the air, still alive and well. We have the new Yaesu DR2X repeater that we ordered that Arnie alluded to, and this week we'll be going down for a visit to Integris to see if we can get an an escort up to the roof to install it. Don't know how well that's gonna go, since the guy we had that was our POC before has retired, but that's what we're gonna do, show up on the doorstep. It's kind of a hard nut to crack how to get in there, and, we just don't have a contact anymore. So if that goes well, we'll have a Yaesu fusion repeater up on, Integris up on the Northwest Expressway, and, that should be a really good repeater site.
And Wires X may have to wait till we can find a, internet connection, but we're working on that too.
We have the internet connection. That's gonna be a bill, 85 BU.
Yes, I know that, but that's not gonna happen the same day we put the.
No, oh, no, no, no.
So,
No, it'll
but it
function
will
locally
eventually
on
have
Fusion
Wires X
or
capability.
regular FM. And that's one more thing in preparation, if you anticipate using it, make sure you know what tone squelch receive is, and set your repeater, set your radio, if you're gonna, on that channel, to listen for the tone squelch. Otherwise, if you don't have that set, you will hear the digital audio, which isn't a pleasant sound when somebody's on digital. So this will mute your radio until it's actually a clear FM transmission. The 2-1, we haven't had, the guy that owns the antenna we're preparing and trimming to make it work on 2 meters, on the ham bands, has been out of pocket for about the last month. I'm hoping this week, while it's cool, we can get outside and finish that up. We have 2 of the 4 trombones, welded together and reduced in size, or lengthened rather, and, we have 2 more to do. So once that's up, then we're ready to transport that down and get it popped up there.
Should we tell them about what we plan on doing in the interim?
Oh, the other thing is that probably, Dwayne has an antenna, that's, is it a tram or the?
It's a diamond.
Diamond, that'll let us temporarily put the 2-1 repeater back on the air. So we plan to power that up, and, the antenna won't be very high, it'll probably be 20 feet at the top maybe, at the highest. But at least if you're down in that neighborhood, you'll be able to hear it, check it out. We still need to mount those lightning arresters inside. Any questions about that project? And if any of you really are good at climbing towers and like to do that kind of work, contact me.
Okay, any new business? Any old business? Yes, sir.
I mean, I guess we've got the issue of the OCAPA Life membership.
Right, go ahead and
If this
explain
is
it.
appropriate. Next on the list is, hi there. Just to keep everybody informed, because not everybody attends every meeting. As your treasurer back in March, I was asked by a member if we had a life membership available. And I brought it to the group, and some discussions were held, and that's fine. And nobody that I know of has said, no, we don't want to do that. That's not happening. We're not ready for a motion yet, I think, but I got a couple notes. Because the president's not here and the vice president's not here, Mac's not here. Probably best to wait till June when I'm not here. But anyway, it's really simple. A life membership to OCAPA, fine. How much do you charge? The suggestion that I'm hearing the most is 10 years membership. So that would be $300. I'd give you a life membership going